is Channel 6 News reporting from downtown Ottawa at the Artificial Intelligence Conference. Today, we will be talking to two different people about their opinions on artificial intelligence, and we will also be talking to another two people who are helping organize the event about the Chinese room experiment as well as the swamp man experiment. First, let's talk to Bobby McBrown about his opinion on artificial intelligence. Mr. McBrown, what do you think about artificial intelligence?
Well, to me, AI is just unbelievable. The possibility of building a machine that can perform tasks that require human intelligence just seems pretty impossible. Just thinking about a machine that can think and make decisions by themselves seems unrealistic.
Have you heard about Deep Blue? It's the machine that was built to be able to beat the best chess player in the world. If you have heard about it, let us know what you think.
Yeah, I have heard about Deep Blue. And it was a machine that was built by man to do whatever man told it. The computer is not thinking for itself what a movie should do. It's programmed to win.
All right, thank you, Bobby, for your opinion on artificial intelligence. The next person you'll be talking to has an opinion that is completely opposite from Bobby's. Hello, Cam Garbett. You were right beside Mr. McBrown when he was talking about what he thinks about artificial intelligence. Now, how exactly do you feel about it?
You know what? Artificial intelligence used to be something that could only exist inside a novel or a science fiction movie, but the advances in modern technology have made it more realistic. And I think there's no mind and body problem because the mind and body are exactly the same. I'm not saying machines and computers right now can function the same as humans, but I'm saying that with the advances, I think one day it could be possible to have an experience as a human.
Now, this is an opinion of someone attending this conference who agrees with artificial intelligence. Now we're going to speak to two different organizers of the Artificial Intelligence Conference. The first person we'll be talking to will be explaining the Chinese room experiment. Hello, Jean Thomas. Can you please explain to our audience what exactly the Chinese room experiment is?
Why, yes, I would be more than happy to explain this experiment. The Chinese room is a thought experiment created by John Sear that was created to address the question of whether a machine can speak a language and actually understand what it is saying. A person is in a room acting as a computer that understands Chinese. People outside the room slip Chinese characters under the door, and the person in the room who understands Chinese will be able to reply in Chinese by simply following the instructions in the computer's program. But all the computer really does is behave as though it understands Chinese. It then produces its own response back and puts the Chinese symbol as an output. This experiment proves that the computer is just spitting out Chinese symbols, but not exactly understanding what it is saying.
So what ended up being the findings of this experiment?
Well, the main question Sear wanted to answer was if the machine literally understood Chinese, or was it merely simulating the ability to speak Chinese? The answer to these questions was that the computer did not understand Chinese, since Sear could copy the Chinese characters and give them out as an output, but did not understand how he actually made those characters. Now, we must assume the computer does not understand either.
Thank you very much for explaining this experiment to everyone watching. Now we will ask another organizer to explain the swamp man theory. Hello, Shane. Would you please explain to everyone the swamp man theory?
Think of it as a story, long and near. Suppose a man named Davidson goes hiking in the swamp and is hit by lightning. At that same time, nearby in a swamp, another lightning bolt randomly rearranges a bunch of molecules such that, entirely by coincidence, they take on exactly the same form that Davidson followed at his death. The being that was created, Swamp Man, has a brain that is structurally the exact same in that original Davidson had. When the duplicate of Davidson leaves the swamp, he would go back to his family and friends. He would act the same way and do normal things, just as Davidson.
So what does the story tell us exactly?
It brings in the concept of zombies. They're exactly like you and me, but do not have minds of their own. It's the same concept of a computer. You can make a computer do things that it would usually do, but can it make full decisions by itself? Does the Swamp Man actually have a mind like the original David? Philosophy, psychology, and even neuroscience all have different opinions on artificial intelligence.
Now that theory sounds like quite a complicated one. This report on artificial intelligence. If anyone has any more questions or would like to learn more about artificial intelligence, then come on down to the Artificial Intelligence Conference in downtown Ottawa. Thanks to everyone who talked to us today. We really appreciate your input. From Channel 6 News, we thank you for listening.